No score here in the second. Slapped hard the other way, but foul. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
This is Corbin Carroll. And the first offering is not close. And a base hit right there. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now one out.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Nolan Arenado.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And he deals. Ripped to third and caught.
They put a really good swing on that pitch and hit the ball hard. You know, line drives won't always find a hole, but the more you can hit the ball like that with good exit velo, the better off you're going to be in the long run.
That one is absolutely belted. Happ on his horse. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Back at Guaranteed Rate Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Ken Griffey Jr. Strike one. With Jr., probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. That misses the zone, and that's ball one.
The whole setup for Jr., the way he waggled the bat, the way he was able to just effortlessly move that swing through the zone, just a pretty thing from start to finish.
Left-hand batter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Happ heads towards it. Makes the catch for the out. Hank Thompson steps into the box. Great speed and great power. A great athlete, quite simply.
Yeah, he's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
And now it's even up. And a big swing and a miss. One out, base is empty. And that bunt goes foul. It's a strikeout.
Oh, that's foul.
Yandy Diaz now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. That one hammered center field. That's back. And boom goes the dynamite. A towering shot to center. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
0-1.
Swings through that.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Got it by him for the K. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Ian Happ up to hit. The right-hander back to work. Line drive, base hit down the line. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Wastes no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Man at second. And a foul ball. At the belt and fires. And he chases that one below the zone.
Well, that's that start right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's one away. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Ellie De La Cruz. And he's already singled in this game. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. He flexes his power with that swing, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here is Prince Fielder. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands in.
To second, that's one. And they bounce into two already. This one ends the third. Set for the bottom of the third. Down the third baseman, Gunnar Henderson.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Schemes back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
That one way outside, and it's 1-1. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Off the mark there. All 3. Stays alive. Payoff pitch. Ground ball right side. A sliding stop. Save.
He's good.
And now it's Brandon Lowe. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Fought off foul. The pitch. Runner goes again. And a foul ball left side. Tying run is at first. Here in the last half of the third. Runner goes again. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Runner on the move again. Got him swinging. Throw is low and he can't pick it. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Back to the top of the lineup, and now the center fielder, Willie Mays, grounded out his first time. Steps off, lead runner back to second.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit is probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Runner breaks for third. Swing and a miss. Real Muto throws, not in time. It's a stolen base. This one kicks away from Real Muto. In from third is the tying run. It's 2-2. Tied up here in the early going. On the ground to third. Arenado to first. In time. Mays retired at first. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. He's 0 for 1. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Real Muto to first. That's the third out. And we're back. Here's the power hitting catcher, JT Real Muto. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. And a foul ball. On to first, and Real Muto is out. And next is the designated hitter, Corbin Carroll. Out towards right center field. Lays out and makes the play. Here's Nolan Arenado.
Nolan Arenado.
Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Mays has it sized up. And that is that. Back here on the south side, bottom of the fourth, here's some real power at the plate. Ian Happ. Outside, and that's ball one. Cubs made Ian Happ a first-round pick in 2015. He played at the University of Cincinnati as an infielder. Played a little bit of outfield, but a guy in 2022. What a year, Chris. Both an all-star and a gold glover. Right side, hard hit. And he handles it himself for the out. Now it's the power speed combo. Ken Griffey Jr. Fly to left his first time. Off the plate inside. Ball one. And another ball. One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss at 99 miles an hour. Swings through that one for strike two.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The wind of the pitch. Right side, loud. In plenty of time to first. Already 2 gone here at the home fourth.
The designated hitter.
Hank Thompson digging in now. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one in triple digits. Thompson goes 5 feet 9 inches, 22 years old, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. Foul ball there. The 0-2. Thompson absolutely crushes this one. No doubt about it. A long home run. He'll circle the bases. It's 3-2. So 2 away with nobody on. Yandy Diaz now at the plate. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Here's a high chopper. Fires over to first. Inning over. Here on the south side. And here comes Tommy Edman. And the pitch. Loud. Throws to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Next to hit, Ian Happ. And he hits a ground ball right side. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. No play. That's an infield single. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Byron Buxton. Snaps it down to second. Sliced hard but foul.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Wheeler with a throw over. Tries to get back and see. And a pitch. Runner takes off. It's a pitch out.
Well, I'm sure the skipper not happy about that right now. This is a big moment in the ball game. Big bat at the plate as well. If you're going to go, you've got to be 100% sure you can be safe.
Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. He is safe.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Came screaming off the bat, I'm sure. Exit velocity's off the charts. No doubt he squared that baseball up perfectly. So there was no fluke to that triple by any means.
This one belted. Deep left field. On its way. Gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they add a couple more. It's 4-3. Fielder at the plate for the third time as he comes up empty there. Gloves it on the dive to first. Nicely done for the out. Back at guaranteed rate field. And now Mitch Garver. Skeens back to work. And a swing and a miss.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And here it comes. Out to short, De La Cruz. Throws to first in time. One up, one down. Now next to hit, Gunnar Henderson.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground, nice ground out.
It started a little too early, strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
That's a hit.
Didn't exactly square that one up, but sometimes you don't have to. He kind of muscled that one out there. Didn't get the barrel with it, but the
runner takes off in the dirt, blocked to second for one, and it's over his head. And they won't get him, and he goes first to third on the error. Tying run in scoring position. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Now batting.
And now the center fielder, Willie Mays. Skips in, and excellent work to corral that one. Could have been dangerous. In the dirt. Out at the plate. He tries to steal home. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top 6. Lau at the plate. That's a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Oh, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Good piece of hitting.
Runner on the go. Swinging a foul straight back. Runner goes again. They pitch out. Throw to second. Tag. Out at second. Sizes this one up. Hauls it in for the out. And now Corbin Carroll, 1 for 2. That one fouled off. The pitch. And that one fouled off.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Fights it off. You'll see another. The 0-2. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Dives and makes the catch. Well, we go bottom 6. And here is Willie Mays. The right-hander back to work. First pitch swinging.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And a swing and a miss there.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Righty to the plate. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
And now 2-2. Inside, just missed.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ellie De La Cruz.
Well, that right there could end up being a big walk in this game. He's certainly a threat on the bases, especially with them looking to tie this thing up.
There goes Willie. Swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
Real Mutual throws not in time. It's a stolen base.
You got to be careful with a guy like this at the plate. Stealing second may eliminate him from getting really good pitches to hit. Now they can work around him with first base open. So you got to roll the dice here and hope that he gets something to hit.
Little chopper rolls foul. Mays, the lead runner at second. De La Cruz at first with no outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Runners on the move. Pitch outside. Over to third, but the throw is offline. Triple digits on that last pitch. So 2 in scoring position with 1 out. Now it's the right fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. Bunting gets it down to first. Save! He beats it as the tying run scores. Here's Thompson to hit now. He's already homered here in this one. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move. Right field, down the line, and that one slices foul. In the dirt.
0-2 is the count.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Got him. Huge strikeout there. Yandy Diaz will hit next.
1-0.
This one in the dirt. Well done behind the dish. With the go-ahead run at third here in the bottom of the 6th. Here's a rocket to right field. And he can't make the play. One runs in. Here comes Junior around third. A second scores as well. But he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
Oh, that's a big at-bat coming through in the clutch to drive in a pair. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball, let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the...
He's trying for third. Cut on and miss. Throw to third. Ow! And that will end the inning. And we're back. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel...
Tries to get back and save.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture...
Boots it.
No, he's safe.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Ian Happ. Swings and lines a base hit into left field. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. One runs in. Here's the throw, but it's offline. He will score.
Picks himself up a couple of ribbies. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it.
Traffic on the bases with 2 already in to score here in the top half of inning number 7. Now here is Prince Fielder. Golden opportunity right here. Swings and misses. Strike one.
In the infield at the corners. Don't be surprised to see them come home first.
Mays on his horse. Drops into the glove. Runners tagging from second and third.
Well, this is a big at-bat right here. Nice sac fly to give his team the lead in these late innings.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe.
Ball one,
now a pitch out, and perhaps they were protecting against the squeeze. First and third, one down. And it gets by him. And it jumps the wall in foul territory for an automatic double. As a run scores. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. In to score is the runner from third. It's 9-6.
Big at bat to pad their lead up to 3. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is...
And a ground ball to first. Into the outfield, base hit. Throw into third. And he's out. But one run is in to score. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Snap throw behind the runner, and he gets back in. 2 outs. Smoked on the ground a second. They take the force out. That'll end the inning. Back here on the south side, set for the last half of the 7th. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
In the air out to center. Hauls it in, and there's one away. They've got a potent lineup. And when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. Line drive. That's a base hit. The throw into second, around first, heading for 2. Hung up in a rundown now. They get the tag on him, and that's the second out. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in, Brandon Lowe. This to center field. Happ heads towards it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Here on the south side, we go to the 8th. Tommy Edman at the plate.
Tommy Edman. Now pitching. A roll hit. Chapman.
The pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike one.
You know, this group of hitters digging into their numbers have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Right through there. Got him. First out in the top of the 8th. Here's the left fielder, Ian Happ. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. He swings and fouls one off. One down, base is empty. Good eye right there. Hard hit, left field, base hit.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Absolutely hammered that baseball very loud coming off the bat. 107 was the exit velocity, and at that speed, it's going to be a great result more often than not.
Comes up empty. That's strike. Two. Happ, the base runner at first with 1 out. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Gassed it right by him. Man at first, and the batter will be the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. And a foul ball. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour. 2 outs. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
De La Cruz goes to third with it. Too late, and the bases are loaded. Bases full, 2 gone. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Lowe. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Chapman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm. Now this one's well hit. Way back there. On its way and out of here. Grand slam. A massive home run. And they boost their lead. It's 14-6. 2 outs, nobody on. And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Fought off foul.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from. And
0-1, no strike.
Good Next offering misses. 2-0.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
In the dirt, but kept close. No advance from the runner, but it's 3.
Yo, you want to see something cool? No? Well, I'm gonna do it anyway.
Step into the scene. No, nobody can do it like me. Zoom house plate with the kick cuisine. I was the blacktop king. 360s in my green machine. I was a kid and I was breaking down doors. Listening to Todd, now we on a world tour. We gave him, but now we gonna give him more. JVB, mighty morphin' like Megazord. Yo, power like Ranger, range like Rover, strong bulldozer. Autobots roll out, hit the scene. Fresh wax on the paint, it's clean. Who the gang? Light up the tires. The Jay-Z's popping and spitting out fire. Never retire, stare and admire. My drip don't expire.
Oh my God, that is fire!
Shell shocked like a Koopa Troopa.
And now the first baseman,
Leading
Prince
off for
Fielder.
Arizona, the first baseman, Prince.
So ready to roll here at Fenway. And
All
there's
right,
the strike.
0-1.
Outside.
1-1.
The 1-1. He gets there with the slide. Fires to first. And very nicely done for the out. Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. In the air, left field, and it's just foul.
Well, he gets to balls that get by most people at that position. Just really impressive because there are certain times the ball comes off the bat, automatically that team that hit it thinks that they've got a base hit or they may have extra bases, and he just takes it away.
And that's just foul. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And now 1-2.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses. 3-2 now. And a foul ball. He stays alive.
In an era with a lot of swing and miss and strikeouts, you got to love an at-bat like this. No one giving in.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Larry Walker.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Grounder might be 2. Touches the bag for 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here.
Well, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Two outs. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And it's gone. That was blasted to the moon. It's 2-0. And Alberto Mondesi now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Late that time, but it's strike 2.
0-2.
Bases empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in, and we're just getting started here in the top of the first. On the ground, right side, and it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Batting fifth.
Now here's the switch inning power threat, Chipper Jones. And that one in the air center field. And it falls. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Xavier Edwards gets a chance to hit here.
Xavier Edwards.
That's down and in.
Well, with this many pitches thrown here in this first inning, I mean, you're giving the other team a really good look. He's going to have to find a way to get some.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Caught just shy of the wall. Here's Byron Buxton. The pitch. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Late on that fastball.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Real Muto to first. 1 up, 1 down. Now it's the shortstop, Ellie De La Cruz. Fouls one off out of play back to our left.
The Reds signed Ellie in 2018, but it took a few years for him to stand out in their minor league system. In 2021, he went from an unranked prospect to a player on a fast track to the majors. Few scouts out there believe a growth spurt helped change Ellie's entire career.
And now maybe extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Now a chance for. Makes his way towards it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. The relay throw. There's the tag. They get him, and that's the inning.